Hey, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Jada King Hefner and the beautiful Tsunade Star. And this girl is looking on fire tonight. I can't lie, she got that little pink top with these little pink panties. And Lord have mercy, she just a tease fest over here right now, I promise you. Man, but here's the deal. She also one of the nicest girls I got because I always put her to the back burner. If Callie ain't still in time like she always doing, Asana Moon busting up in the place, or Saima throwing her big booty around, Tsunade is always pulling up the rear. But you know what? She never complains. She's always thankful for the time that she gets. And for that, I really love this girl. And like you say, whenever she comes out, she bring the heat. Because she looking amazing tonight, I promise you. Now, with all that said, man, me and the girls, we got a lot of good shows coming up. I know this weather finna break, finna allow us to do a lot more in the coming weeks, in the coming months. And also, man, it's a major show that I got that I really want to do. And the thing is, I'm going to do some active shows before I get to it. But you'll know it when you see it, I guarantee you. But just like tonight, the reason I haven't done that show is it's always something else that's jumping in the way. Because I do these shows by my spirit. You know, I have a lot of ideas for shows I want to do. But like right before I shoot these shows, I get a message in my spirit saying, hey, do this show. So, for tonight, man, the title of this video is Be at Peace. Be at peace. And I got the idea for this video, man, from a comment from a viewer. I've sort of been on this subject before, but his comment just made me react to where I said, you know what, I got to drop a video about this. And what he said was, man, Jay, I'm thinking about getting a dog. I'm thinking about getting into this life. But what bothers me, man, is I don't want to be condemned by God if I get a dog. And I just want to tell everybody out there, man, whether you believe in God, whether you don't believe in God, whatever denomination you are, everybody is welcome. Everybody. I don't want any of you to think that, oh, man, I don't believe in God, or I'm not religious, I'm not spiritual, or anything like that, so I don't feel like I'm a part of this show. Yeah, you are. I don't turn away nobody. And guess what? The biggest thing is you can go look up my other video that has a spiritual nature. It's called Judgment. Look here. That's one of the biggest things you don't do is judge anybody. I ain't here to tell anybody whether they're going to heaven, hell, or anywhere. I'm just here to sort of express my feelings about where I'm coming from and about what directs my life. And with all that said, man, I just want to tell anybody, man, when I first got a dog, it's something that actually went across my mind. So I know if this guy asked a question, it's going to cross a lot of people's mind of, man, I want a dog, but is this a sin? Well, will God look at me shamefully and all this other razzmatazz? And I'm here to tell you, man, be at peace. Stop worrying. You know, faith can't be where worry is. Stop worrying about it. God, he can see your heart, man. I said it in another video. He can see your heart. He knows what your intentions are. I've talked about how, man, everybody, if you get a dog, get it with pure intentions. Don't get the dog trying to rape it and do any degrading things to it that you wouldn't do to another human being, because you don't want to get your mind even used to doing those type of things. Because once you get used to doing those type of things with your dog, hey, you'll do that with another human being. Or it's a chance that you'll do that with another human being. And you don't want to do anything like that. You don't want to break the law or commit a crime in that way. All as a result of you continually acting something out with your dog and getting used to doing that. So, with all that said, man, God can see your heart. You know, he can see your heart. He knows whether you have evil intentions when you get this dog. And the biggest thing about the dog and anything else for that matter is God just doesn't want you to be worshiping the dog. You know, worshiping it as God. There's nothing wrong with loving this dog, just like you love your girlfriend. If that's the case, everybody needs to take toys away from all of their kids, because, you know, they shouldn't be imagining with their toys. You know, because, hey, people, that's what the toys are there for their imagination. And these dolls, yeah, I understand they're on another level because we're adults and you can actually have sex with it. But in God's eyes, I'm not even sure if it is sex, because it's not another human being. And I know other people try to equate it with sex by saying, hey, they even think that masturbation is sex in God's eyes. Look, I can't define how you want to be judged in God's eyes. I really can't. But I will say this. A lot of people are just too hard on God. That's for one. God is a very understanding God. And he knows one damn thing. None of us living a perfect life. He wants your heart to want to be good. And as far as these dogs are concerned, man, if you got a good heart, if you don't have evil intent, he can sense all of that. And no offense, I wouldn't want to worship God if I didn't think he didn't have any mercy in his heart. If he didn't have any leeway. Because the truth of the matter is, none of us are still going to get to the end of our journey knowing everything we need to know. I don't care if we live to be 1,000 years old. As much as you study and try to be a good person, you'll never know it all. And so, by the time we come to the end of our race, I hope that God enlightens me more, as opposed to say, hey, guess what? You were bad and you misunderstood something, so now you're damned to hell. I don't think like that. And I don't think God thinks like that. So be at peace. Everybody out there, stop worrying about it. If you got good intentions, if you just want an alternative relationship to make yourself happy, for it to be a therapeutic and stress relieving structure to your life, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. God understands what you're doing. He understands your purpose. And you know what? It'll be other people that'll tell you you're committing a sin. Just like in my judgment video, somebody was trying to judge me, telling me that I was committing a sin. It's not their job. Not their job to tell you whether you're going to heaven or hell. Because the truth is, judgment is a sin in of itself. So if you're not, don't be worried about what people going to do, what people going to say. They don't determine your destiny. You just worry about you and your relationship with God and your intentions in your heart. And like I said before, I don't care what religious background you come from. I don't care if you're an atheist. I don't care if you're completely opposite in your beliefs than me. You're welcome here, because I want you to sit at the table. I want us to commune and you to see how I live and how I talk. You are not unwelcome here. Anybody is welcome. I love you all. I appreciate you all for giving me your time. And I just want to reiterate one more time. Don't feel bad. Be happy if the dog makes you happy. And like I said, if your heart is headed in the right direction, don't be worried about how he's going to judge you. He's not going to judge you bad because you might have made a mistake. And guess what? Having a dog is not a mistake. That's what forgiveness is for. And every time you ask for forgiveness, it wipes off your slate completely. He doesn't even remember it. So every day you keep asking for forgiveness for the things you think you may be doing wrong. Other than that, look, man, keep your head up, knowing that you're trying to be the best you can be. And guess what? God will take care of the rest. And for all my other friends, I love you guys. Take care out there. So it's been me, J. King Hefner, and the beautiful Tsunade Star. We are out.